Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I want to be spreading some positive vibes, as I always try to do, man. And today, I want to talk about some of my own personal favorite guitar influencers here on the internet. All right, let's get into it. So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name is Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube, and I often get the question of, hey, Ray, what are some of your favorite YouTube channels, or what are some of your favorite guitar players, either, you know, ones that you look up to or your peers, etc., etc. Basically, you guys are often curious about, you know, who are the people that I personally like, and you know, that's crazy that you guys value my opinion, and I really appreciate that. So I figured, you know, I'd make a quick little video, just showcase some of my favorites, talk about them, why I like them, and, you know, just hang out as I always do, alright? So now these are in no particular order with the exception of one, you know, I guess the best for last. Not necessarily the best, but just somebody that I look up to a little bit more. You guys already know who it is, and, you know, I'm probably not really keeping any sort of secrets, but anyway, let's just start and get to the list. Coming in first on the list is, in fact, Hunter, aka Agufish. That dude, he's just a cool dude, man. He just reminds me of, like, my little brother, the little brother I never had. I like him, man, because he has no ego, just always in a good mood, all smiles, and he just loves single cut guitars. So, like, that's kind of like me, except, like, I think he's, like, maybe 5 or 6 years younger than I am. I don't know. But anyway, man, he's just, you know, just a good dude, and just, you know, always in a good mood, and I sincerely appreciate his content and what he brings to the YouTube platform. Next on the list, Robert Baker. Again, just, you're gonna see a common theme here with everybody that I pick. Just Robert, no ego, man, just all smiles, all positive vibes. And the thing I love about him specifically is he's like, how do I put this? He belongs in, like, the 60s and 70s, in the sense that, like, he just has, like, this old school flair matched with his modern kind of more contemporary type of playing and type of style. It's weird. Like, he loves old school guitars, and, you know, he kind of just delves into classic rock, but he still kind of has this, like, modern shred vibe, shred flair. It's hard to explain, but he's just a very, very unique player. And, you know, not only is he just a phenomenal player, but match that with his positivity and his overall just presentation on YouTube. It's just such a joy to watch, and, you know, I look up to that gentleman oh so much. Next on the list is somebody that I've never talked about on this channel, and I finally wanted to do so right now. Jared James Nichols. Dude, this guy's more of an artist than an influencer, in my opinion, but oh my god, man, you know, I've just been kind of rediscovering him this year in 2021, ever since his Gold Glory Epiphone Les Paul Custom came out, like, give or take a week ago at the time of this filming. Man, just what a phenomenal player, what a phenomenal, just passionate musician, artist. The thing I love about him the most is, like, there's zero front when he's playing and performing. He does not care what he looks like, does not care what you think of him. He's just, like, in his own world, and it wouldn't matter if he's playing to 1 million people or just one person. He gives 150% every single time, and it's just so inspiring to watch him play, man. The musicianship just, like, literally, like, pours out of him. It's just so inspiring to watch, you know what I mean? And the last thing I'll say about him that is also really cool is there's, like, zero effects with his rig and with his just arsenal of tones that he gets. It's all on his fingers. He plays with his fingers, another cool thing, right? But, like, with just one pickup, one P90, a volume and a tone, and he just does all this crazy shredding, you know, like, old school, like, Mississippi Queen type of sound. And it's just, man, it's just so cool, man. If I could one day just be able to hone my craft and create such a distinct style and vibe as Jared, dude, that would be a win for me. So I look up to him a lot, and he's one of my favorites. Next on the list is Sophie Burl. She's back here on the channel. I get to talk about her again just because, you know, she's just, again, just like everybody, a joy to watch, a joy to watch her charisma and her overall just musicianship just kind of just flow out of her. She's like an old soul, man, just like she plays so much classic rock, and it's so cool, but I think she's, like, you know, 22, something like that, super young, but just insanely talented, man. Just, man, she's just really just taken over the game on YouTube and on Instagram. Like, she's just blowing up this year, and, you know, been doing so for a while, so I look up to her, and she's just so cool to watch, and so cool to see her continue to go up and up and just continue to explode and just grow astronomically. It's really inspiring. Next on the list, Rob Chapman. Now, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Rob Chapman, in my opinion, is, like, the OG of all of this, man. He really is just, like, the one of, if not the first person to really, really take this whole content creation, guitar playing, musician thing on YouTube, on Instagram, just wherever, just on social media, and really just make a literal career out of it, out of nothing. Now, he had a career, you know, in music, and he was teaching, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm just saying, like, as an influencer and as a, you know, social media guru, he's one of the first, man. And so, you know, I look up to him in that aspect. That's inspiring, man. You know what I mean? Like, he's been doing it, Christ, ever since I was in, like, 8th grade. You know what I mean? Like, that is just so, so long ago. You know what I mean? So the fact that, you know, he's where he's at now, he created a business, created just, like, all these awesome bands, several different social media platforms, just, you know, you can't help but be inspired by what he's been able to create. So I look up to him, and you know, he's just I'm out of words. I just really enjoy everything that he's done, and I look up to him. Next on the list, another name that I've never said on this channel, and I'm very lucky, I guess, or happy that I get to do so. Chris Tone, aka Kingfish Ingram. Similar to Jared, more of an artist than an influencer, but he's like, what, 20, 21 years old, something like that. Super young, like 6 or 7 years younger than I am, man. And just talk about passion, man. Talk about just a sheer bundle of talent, just raw talent. Just, oh, man. You ever see him play live? You ever see him on YouTube play live, man? Just effortless playing, just phenomenal blues player. Oh, man, just insane. One of, if not my favorite guitar players in this generation, this younger generation, whatever you want to call it. Just so inspiring to watch, and just, like I said, just so effortless, and just it's hard to put into words, man. Just such a joy to watch. And you know, I love his playing, I love his tone, I love his personality. And after watching his rig rundown, I have the utmost respect for him, because he seems to be nothing but the kindest, just gracious person, and that hits home, and that goes a long way with me. Next on the list, Ola England. Yeah, surprise, Ola's on here. Yeah, big shocker, right? Ola, just, man, I've been very fortunate enough and been lucky enough to be able to speak to that gentleman several times here this year in 2021. The fact that I can even say that is just way cool, man. That's just, it's hard to believe, you know what I mean? But he's just been nothing but kind to me, and just gracious, and just so amazing to me. I mean, he did a little segment of me on his YouTube channel a couple months ago, and God, man, what a dream come true that was for me. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to explain it, other than I'm just extremely thankful. But apart from that, even if he didn't do that, man, he's just similar to Rob Chapman. Just started out very, very early on in the whole YouTube game, and just took off, man. Just took off, created a guitar company, created this super mega platform on YouTube, and then as well as like his Discord and his Instagram. Everything's just, you know, blown up astronomically. It's just so cool, man. I look up to him, and it's just, I hope to be half as successful as that gentleman. So Ola definitely belongs on this list. Next on the list, Kiki Wong, aka Kiki Wongo. She's blowing up on Instagram right now. She's just like, her Instagram is just like heading into the stratospheres right now. And what she does, if you guys don't know who she is, you probably do, but she just like does all kinds of stuff. She adds guitars to like hip hop and pop songs. She does guitar covers. She does all this crazy quick little snippets of videos. But the thing that captivates people, in my opinion, is just like her like exuberance and her personality and her guitar face. She's a big avid fan of the guitar face, you know what I mean? As am I. So that hits home for me, man. Anytime you get a cool guitar face, or just, you know, not really trying to put on a front, trying to look too tough or too cool or whatever, that hits home for me. You know, she doesn't care what she looks like. She's just in it. She's just going for it, having fun, and that resonates with me, as it obviously resonates with a ton of other people. So yeah, she's just killing it this year, and her Instagram and her social media in general is just going, you know, through the roof. Really inspiring. But last but not least, you know who number one's going to be. Riff Spears and Gear, Ryan Bruce, Fluff. Yeah, big shocker there, right? I've said this a million times, but I'll say it again, man. When I had 30 days off from work after one of my surgeries when I was in the Army, after my first right shoulder surgery, and I was just, you know, just in bed, you know, just kind of just like not really there, but there, just kind of surfing through the internet, man, just looking at guitar videos. And I found his channel, man, and it changed my life, dude. It really did. I saw what he was doing, and it inspired me to just want to get on the internet and just film myself play guitar. I really don't know why, you know, that made me do that, but he really just, you know, was the catalyst to me doing this whole thing, and continue to do it for over 4 years now. So I owe a lot to him. But apart from that, man, I've had the honor and privilege to work with him, to meet him, to talk to him, to text him, to call him, to become a friend. And you know, it's just just the fact that I can say that is just so cool, man. The person, just think of it this way, the person that started this whole thing for me is like somebody that I could call right now and just like ask him how his day's going, and he would, you know, just do anything for me. And that means a lot, man. It just, you know, it hits home, you know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm kind of rambling with this, but anyway, I was just trying to say, man, is Fluff, just, I owe a lot to that gentleman, and, you know, he'll brush it off and say, I don't know anything, but nah, he does. So anyway, Fluff, definitely my favorite guitar influencer. And yeah, I just wanted to share that story one more time. So ladies and gentlemen, that's my list. I didn't get to everybody, and I'm sorry if I didn't mention somebody that you personally like, or just, you know, there's a million of them out there, you know what I mean? And so I just wanted to do my best to kind of compile some that kind of came off the top of my head, just make a quick little video, and, you know, just talk about some of my favorites, man, you know what I mean? Just spread some love, spread some positive vibes here on this Monday, okay? So that's going to do it for the video. If you're brand new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. A huge shout out to all my patrons and everybody watching at home. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay metal. I'll see you guys next time. Later.